Welcome back to this Christmas special of Landscape Adventures. Today I'm on the edge of Whitwick. Not quite sure where I am, to be honest, but it's been absolutely beautiful. So come and see how I've got on in these wonderful misty conditions in the woods on this Christmas's Landscape Adventures. Long time no see. It's been a hell of a year. It's now Christmas Eve. I thought I'd do a Christmas special for Landscape Adventures, and I'm here at Mount Saint Bernard Abbey on one of the main roads in Whitwick. You can see it's an absolutely wonderful day for shooting. The mist is in the air, so let's get on and see how this goes. Okay, you can tell I'm out of practice because I've had a few schoolboy errors already. Firstly, I forgot to clean my lenses. I was out last week at Whitwick, which funnily enough was where I was at last Christmas, and the lenses were filthy and I forgot to clean them, so I've lost a bit of time for that. Also, I had my camera set up on a different mode for some corporate work I was doing as well, so again I've lost time because I have to reset that. I've also only got a couple of hours while I'm out here as well before the sun sets, and we don't get to see anything at all, so I've got to move fairly quickly. Also, I'm busting for a wee. I've really not made this easy on myself. Aside from anything else, I parked in a puddle. So obviously that means the wellies are out, which is a good thing. And now I'm going to go for a bit of a wander. I've taken a few shots from actually where I parked. I think actually I've put my car in the way of one shot, but we haven't got a huge amount of time, so I think I'm going to just go for it. So I found a tree that I really like with some lovely green undergrowth, so against my better judgment I went changed my lenses and I'm now on the wide angle lens. By the way, it has since been repaired. I don't know if I said this last time I was out, but it turned out that my lens was configured incorrectly, so Fujifilm took it back and very nicely fixed it for me. Now there was a gate here that I wanted a picture of, but unfortunately someone's parked in front of it. I'm going to keep walking, see what else I can find. I'm now in a ditch. Not metaphorically, I'm absolutely fine. I'm literally in a ditch. Now, over in this direction, there is a reservoir, and I was hoping that from up here somewhere I might be able to get a decent shot of some mist coming up over it or something like that. Obviously, the mist is way too thick, so that's not going to happen. But I'm going to carry on walking. I don't think I'm going to find a way down in the direction I'm going, so I'm going to change direction, head back towards the Abbey, and maybe I'll look at walking up towards the Abbey itself. When I'm back out the ditch, I keep finding lots of trees that I really like, and I think that's going to be the theme for this. The contrast of the dark, thick trees against the light mist is obviously what makes the scene so attractive. Also, there's some really nice oranges and greens that sort of subtly add to the contrast as well. I am going to turn around now. I don't think there's anything else down here. I might just take a photo of this gate, which isn't quite as characterful as the one that I wanted, but I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to head back down. Actually, you know what? I take that back. That might be my favourite shot so far. Back at the car for a quick reset, by which I mean changing batteries, having a quick drink, tucking my trousers back in, and then on to the Abbey. I did manage to get the picture of the gate that I wanted because the car had moved. Not entirely happy with it, but we'll see how it looks in post. I really wanted to get a particular shot that showed the magical, mystical qualities of the location, but there was a distraction in top which I may be able to take out using Photoshop, but I may not. I don't really know. It's one of those where it kind of blends in a bit too well. So I took some wider shots and I just don't think they're quite as good, quite honestly, but we'll see how they look when I get back to the computer. Once again, I'm obsessed with a tree. So I'm standing on this corner now and I'm waiting for cars to come by. I'm trying to get a bit of movement in there as well. The light's dropped a little bit now, so I'm able to get a slightly slower shutter speed. a slightly slower shutter speed, and when the cars come around, that's giving us some nice light trails come through. As sod's law would have it, all the time I've been filming, there've been cars going by, and now I actually want one to come into shot. They're few and far between, and there's not one coming towards me, which is what I really want. So I've got a couple of light trails. They're not quite where I wanted them, but yeah, I'm going to stay here a little longer, and then I might head further towards the Abbey. Okay, so I had a nice little run there of some cars coming through. I didn't quite hit the shutter button at the times that I wanted to get the light chosen exactly where I want, but I have taken a placeholder shot, so I can probably Photoshop them out to be a bit more specific, which I know feels a little bit like cheating, but I think it's probably the right thing for this image. I'm not going to wait any longer because it's gone quiet again, so I'm just going to walk towards the Abbey, and I may or may not make it. It's now 3:20. I don't know how much darker it's going to get, so there may not be much more of an opportunity for photography. So well, let's see how it goes. It's a real shame the light's going in because we've got this amazing woodland behind me. I don't know whether it's private or public, and I'm certainly not going to hop the fence without checking first. Also, the light is coming to an end, and you can hear it's quite an eerie atmosphere here. I'd love to be able to hop just a few feet that way and take some real atmospheric shots, because the mist and the time of day and the colours in the wood are just absolutely amazing. Okay, so I came around the corner and I've answered my question. It is great here though. The atmosphere is just amazing, and I wish I could do something more with it. I've kept the wide angle lens on for the entire trip here. I don't really have any desire to go back to the kit lens either. So I'm going to keep going a little bit longer. It is getting very dark and very difficult now though. Right, one more tree with light trails, then I'm going to head back. It is wonderfully misty here. I think that was someone's way of telling me to call it a night. I finally got the car in the position I wanted. I got the light trail in the right place. Everything was great. And then a bit of rain hit the lens. So I'm hoping I can just take that light trail and put it onto one of the ones without the rain on the lens, because it only hit part of the tree, so it shouldn't ruin the picture. But yeah, just look at these scenes behind me. It's just absolutely stunning here. I'm not sure this would be so great if it wasn't for this weather. I'm definitely going to come back sometime. I did come and scout it yesterday, and it's not great in the dark. I thought I might be able to see something, or there might be some lights or some ambient light cutting through the mist on the top of the hill, but that wasn't the case. But this has been a really gorgeous day. Well, I'm back at the car. It's been really fun and really invigorating to be out for these couple of hours. From this point onwards, the days get longer, so hopefully I'll be able to get out and film some more of these videos and go to some more interesting places. But as far as taking advantage of being inland goes, I think this is probably the best as it gets. I've been really struggling to find decent photography locations in the East Midlands that are worthy of videos and 15-minute episodes. But this has been amazing. This has just been a really invigorating afternoon. So the wellies were definitely the right decision, no doubt about that. I did manage to find somewhere to stop and have a wee as well, so I'm not absolutely gasping by the time I get back in my car. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, so thank you once again for coming with me. As always, I'm going to stick the photos at the end of this video. Do check out the archives. Please leave me a comment, click the like button, subscribe, say hello, do all that stuff. That's all really appreciated, and I'll see you when I next post a video.